Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Friday, October 28th, 2016. Traders coming to you from Thailand, overcast skies, rain later today. We've had rain for the last 3 days. We're getting the typhoon that hit Taiwan about 3 days ago. Well, it's our turn to get a little water and a little bit of wind. Traders is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Because like I said, coming to you from Thailand, currently 8:03 in the morning in Thailand, and it'll be 21:03 on Wall Street. All right, traders, let's get to the legal stuff. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex or any other market. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, my name is William Gilday. I am your host for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the Asia session. This way I can make sure it gets rendered and up into YouTube before London. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and in 2008. Retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic. 9 days later, got on the big Thai Airways from John F. Kennedy Airport in New York. 17 hours later, I was landing in Bangkok. This was a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 9th year and I'm still here living in Asia. Absolutely love it. Love trading in the Asia time zone. Early in the morning for Asia, take a break. Afternoon for London, and take another break for about 3 hours and hop into New York for about 2 hours as I trade options in the New York session. Traders, I'm a pullback trader. I like a currency pair to make a move. Give me a pullback to a confluence area, a Fibonacci number, some sort of, if I'm going short, some sort of resistance, and we can continue to sell that. Also look at fundamentals. Need to know what data is coming out. You don't have to understand the data. You just need to know what's coming, and is it going to affect your open position or a position that you're looking to open? Okay, so those are things you just have to really keep an eye out before you enter a trade. Is look at your fundamentals, know what's happening. Remember, folks, we need fundamentals. If it wasn't for fundamentals, markets wouldn't move. We would make no pips. Okay. All right, so that's a little bit about myself, and let's head over to some news and commentary. Let's take a look at the economic calendar today. We have the Czech Republic's on holiday, and Greece is on holiday today. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, it's pretty wild with my news stuff, because my news, my platform is in Bangkok time, Thailand, Bangkok time. All right, so we did have some data come out of Japan today, and they're medium impact, but good numbers. Household spending, jobless applications, green numbers. Tokyo core CPI, good number. Tokyo CPI year on year, good number. Unemployment rate is a good number. It came out at 3.0 versus 3.1. And in the Aussie land, well, not so good numbers. These are medium impact, folks. PPI quarter 3, not good. Q on Q and PPI year on year for quarter 3 was also not good, 0.5. So as we move right along here, we have, wow, this is CPI Friday or what? We got a lot of stuff here. So a lot of medium impact stuff. In fact, I'm not seeing any high impact stuff, to tell you the truth. That's not going to affect us at all. In the U.S. session, we have GDP quarter on quarter. That will be a big one. The Fed will be watching that like a hawk. They want to make sure what's going on with that. And we have Michigan consumer sentiment. They always put this as a medium impact, and I never understood that. This is absolutely a high impact news event. This moves the market. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. Let's see what we have for Saturday, if there's anything that we need to keep an eye on. And I don't see anything other than Singapore is on a holiday, but Singapore doesn't trade on a weekend, so it's okay. Wow, Saturday's got a lot of stuff coming out. What's up with that? Well, it's really not Saturday. It's actually late Friday afternoon. You got some New Zealand data coming out, some Euro data coming out. So it's before the markets close. But they're all medium impact. I don't think it's going to affect us at all. Let's take a look at let's take a look at some indices and let's see what where's our good friend gold at today. So let's bring up some commodities. Yeah, I changed my workstation around a little bit so it make it a little bit easier. So I don't have to turn my head all the way to the other side of my desk. So I popped a laptop. All right, so gold is currently at 269, was down 0.01%. Crude is still hovering at that same area at 49.68. And silver, I really don't care about, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at the indices. The S&P 500 closed down 0.30%. The DAX closed up 0.07%, and the FTSE closed up 0.041%. So that's it. What goes on with that, traders? I think it's really interesting. You know, I'm waiting for the big. When is the markets going to freeze before this U.S. election? Now there's a lot of talk. I mean, it's like yesterday. It was just so ridiculous. Because I look at Twitter all day long, and it was so ridiculous I had to turn it off. People are saying the most absurd things. They just don't know what they're talking about. It's just like, and not that I know what I'm talking about, but I know what common sense is, and they're just saying stuff out of their head, just to get on Twitter and make nonsense. So I turned it off yesterday. We'll see what happens today. I do think we have a good trading day ahead. We got some data coming out. We got some news coming out. I don't hold stuff over the weekend. It's not my personality to do that. However, I do hold my options out to 90 days out. It's not pretty crazy, but I do hold options a long time. All right, enough about me and what's going on with news and commentary. Let's get over to the charts. And guess what this is? It's the no-name chart. No, it's the Great British Pound, my friend. So this came up, overshot. This is yesterday's chart, right? Came up, overshot the 200 exponential moving average. This is a 1-hour chart. Thank you very much. Down she comes. Where does she come back down to? The 50% exponential moving average. Did we not talk about that? Right? And here we are. Now we're looking to sell this. So this is exactly where we wanted it. We didn't expect it to take 24 hours to get here, but this is where we want it. And we're going to look for bearish candlestick formation, and I hope this goes sideways for the next 5 hours until we get into London, and we're going to sell this, right? We're going to sell it, and we're going to take it all the way down to 1.2085. So, this could be an 85 pip trade depending on where you get in. And we'll see what happens. Or what can happen here, traders. Yeah, this can turn around and just pound back up to the upside, right? But, the Great British Pound had some good numbers yesterday. Those are those 3 blue candles. And then New York comes around, and what happens? Thank you very much. We're going to take you down to where you were before, and that's exactly where we are. We're at the same spot we were 24 hours ago. All right, let's take a look at the euro dollar. Nothing. Traders, there's nothing here to do. This is a no trade zone. This is a mess. Look left of the chart. I'm not talking about below the 200 exponential moving average. Look at this. This is just bouncing around here between the 200 and the 55 EMA, which is that blue line on the chart. And you got the 10 EMA just hanging around in there. It doesn't know if it wants to go below price, above price, has no idea. And there's no direction. My bias is to sell it, but right at the moment, I'm not going to touch this. Let this work itself out, either up or down. If it goes up, I'm not in. If it breaks below the 200, gives me a nice candlestick formation, confirms with my price levels. You know what? I'll take a shot at it, even on a Friday. I'm at my desks, I don't know, 10, 13 hours. I'm trading and not necessarily sitting at my desk, but, I'm a trader. I want to be in trades, right? But you can't be in trades foolishly, and this would be foolish to get into this trade right now. All right, traders, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Now, I left yesterday's charts here, and this actually worked yesterday. Now, remember, this is a 1 hour chart. And this just happened to break through. You remember, we were fighting the 200 exponential moving average. We were concerned that it was going to pop itself to the upside. Well, guess what happens? Because everybody yakking on how the Aussie was strong yesterday after data. Well, yeah, give us a big blue candle and all that good stuff. But you know what? It's back to its old ways. Now we're back to where we started, right, at this 75, 90 area. So now we need a pullback. So I've sort of given it a little bit and said, okay, let's go back to the 23.6 in that zone, and then we can sell it from there. And really, I'm okay with that. And we'll just see how that goes. There is a very good chance this is just going to turn around and continue to the downside. So have a second trade plan ready to go if that's what happens. I don't think this is going to pull all the way back for us, folks, today on a Friday. And no news out of the Aussie land. So just be careful with this one. I think it's a great trade. Oh, sorry, Trace. But we really want to see this make a move one way or another. All right, so here's our pound Swissy we've been playing with the last couple of days. And not much going on, right? Pretty much sideways. So nothing to do here. I want to sell this, right? I put a trend line on the top of the chart, just showing you that this is in a downtrend. So I want this to close below that 200 exponential moving average and be a bearish engulfing candle, right? And then we can take the next candle and sell it. I'm not going to sell it with this mess, right? If you look left of the chart, we're in a mess, right? We're at support, we're at resistance, we're at support, we're at resistance, right? So yeah, it's got to give me definitely some confirmation so I can get to break even before we get in any kind of trouble. But interesting chart, and we haven't looked at it in the past very much, so I'm really glad to be looking at it and take a shot at it. Let's do it. All right, let's take a look at our last currency of the day, and it's the Aussie CAD. This is a new one today. I was just looking at charts, just trying to do something new, folks. Trying to keep the interest going and trying to keep trading. We were trading for over a year and a half, 2 years. We were trading the same 6 pairs. And now we're just moving out and looking at some other pairs. And just seeing if we can get some trading opportunities, right? So what happened here? Well, what happened here is we can see this is a daily chart, right? So if you look at Wednesday, hit resistance. Thursday came back down. Here we are on Friday. We're at a doji. It's the beginning of the day. And we'll see how this takes off. You know what? I got to tell you, traders, I do not know. I will find that out today. I think they go off of the New York time. Yeah, we'll have to check that. Really doesn't make a difference because a daily candle is a daily candle, right? If it's 2 or 3 hours difference, it's not going to make a difference. So anyhow, yeah, we're looking at this and we'll keep a really close eye on it. And this is just, this is like a fun thing. And, if I take a trade on this, it's going to be a demo trade, right? And I just lost. There we go. We'll do a demo trade, and we'll just play with it. Let's see if this trend line holds. This is a 4-touch trend line, so this has a possibility of holding this trend line. Let's see if it comes down. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is not a daily thing. This is probably like a 2-week trade here, so we'll keep an eye on it. Traders, that wraps up our currency pairs on a Friday. Traders, I'm happy to tell you that the sun is out, but I'm looking across the Gulf of Thailand. It is pitch black. This sun is not going to last long, my friends. All right. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading. Again, please come out and visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, come visit me on Twitter. FXCL Alerts 1 on Twitter. I do tweet during the London session, and actually yesterday I did do some tweet, and if there's nothing going on, you don't see me or hear from me, but if there is something going on, or I'm entering a trade, or I'm doing something, you will be the first to know, because I will tweet it out immediately. Alright, traders, have a great weekend break. Enjoy your time with loved ones, friends, even your non-friends, and do some Forex homework. I will see you in the next Asia session. Traders, have a great weekend break, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.